Step in the ring, it's NXT time. D-Walk on the mic, gonna blow your mind. We bring the energy, the crowds go wild. We stay on top, we never back down. We break the boundaries, push the limits. NXT wrestling, we the epitome of brilliance. From the mat to the mic, we bring the fire. D-Walk's the name, I'm the rhyme supplier.
In a squared circle, we wrestle with passion, heart and dedication. That's our ultimate fashion. The rise to the top, we dominate the game. NXT superstars, we won't be the same.
In the squared circle, we wrestle with passion, heart and dedication. That's our ultimate fashion. We rise to the top, we dominate the game. NXT superstars, we won't be the same.
What is happening today on this beautiful Wednesday night? Well, somewhat, it's starting to turn to fall and everything and all shit. NXT Time with your boy D-Walk. We here.
We here.
We here to talk about wrestling. I got my partner in crime. I got Kane the Destroyer. Hey, tonight we gonna be X-Pac and Kane tonight.
It's
Don't nobody else want to join. We X-Pac and Kane tonight, so we here to talk about NXT. You never know who gonna pop up and everything. Might have guests, might not. If not, we gonna keep it funky. And that's
keep it funky.
And that's how Dusty Rose said we gonna keep it funky, baby.
man,
what's up, bro? How was your day, bro?
We here, bro. My day been long, but my night is even better. So yeah, let's just get into it, man. But I just think this show in particular, bro, after all the stuff that have been going on, I think this show was designed to move forward from the NXT invasion. But we all know they still have the little partnership and shit going on.
Yeah.
So between the two brands, I think it will continue. But I think now, if for the people that have watched the show, I think now that NXT is just getting ready for Halloween Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think. So let's just dip into it.
Dip and dive. Before we start off, rest in peace, D'Angelo, man.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Hey, I want to get some of that brown sugar.
I gotta do a video, man. I gotta do a video for D'Angelo, bro.
Man, D'Angelo has some bangers though, didn't he?
Hey, that man went butt ass, man.
Man, what? Man, butt ass Nikki, bro. Look, I said, man, I can listen to it, but then I don't want to watch the video.
How does it feel?
Yeah, that's crazy at the age of 51, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he was young, bro.
Man, young as hell, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Hell yeah. So okay, let's dive right in, bro. Ricky Saints, he was talking a lot of shit, bro.
Ricky
Wait a minute. Yeah, Ricky Saints. Yeah. Ricky was talking a lot of shit to me. He need competition. And so he went to go call out Trick Williams, and we all know Trick Williams just lost the TNA championship to Mike Santana. You know what I'm saying? So Trick was on the big screen, talking his shit the only way Trick know how. He was talking his shit, man, and it's not that he was saying it's not that Ricky couldn't get the job done last week, which is ironic seeing as Williams just lost the title a few days ago. Okay. I mean, but as far as I can tell, this was a pretty quick little thing that was going on and shit. Only last few minutes, it was fine for what it was. You know what I'm saying? For what it was just basically a setup for Halloween Havoc. You know what I mean? That's just basically what it was. It's a setup. You know what I'm saying? Trick talked his little shit and swallow his spit, and then you know, and Ricky he had to respond, and you know everybody really just talking about the cocoa butter thing. that was pretty funny to me. We were talking about the cocoa butter thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? That was started off. And then after that, man, the Hardys had a little backstage segment with Leon Slater and Javon Evans. Bro, these two young guys that flipping and jumping and hopping around the ring, I think they're gonna be a problem, bro.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be
hopping.
a problem. Yes, they're gonna be a problem. Now, okay, them by themselves might be soaking with a 150 with a bowling ball and 3 basketballs and 26 bricks. But them together, I can kind of see that shit going on because the chemistry is there. Where you got two guys that don't mind diving in it. You know what I mean? That they don't mind. Man, they diving in
like that.
Man, they diving in, bro. So okay, so you know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to seeing some shit going on and shit. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward. But let's get into Matt Cardona versus Josh Briggs.
Woo woo woo.
Woo woo woo. Oh yeah. But hey, on some real shit, by them having Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder, whichever one you want to call him, I think the crowd would have went crazy if they'd have played his old theme. Oh shit! I think I dropped some. If they'd have played his old theme, I think the crowd would have went freaking nuts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here for it.
No, yeah. It'd have been kind of dope, bro.
Yeah, because I feel like WWE kind of missed that opportunity because I mean, you have some of these previous people that was in WWE that went somewhere else, especially to TNA and shit, and then they looking at TNA like a third. No, I can't say second, more like a third or fourth fiddle.
Yeah,
you know, compared to AEW. I mean, just keeping it real.
Yeah,
just keeping it real. But
they treat him like a real stepchild.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say though, when Matt Cardona stepped into when Matt Cardona stepped into WWE ring to take on Briggs, who was looking to send Cardona back to TNA with a few more bruises and beat downs and elbows and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But Matt Matt came that motherfucker swinging.
Man,
he came that motherfucker swinging wide open. When I say swinging, swinging wide open kicks and send Briggs into the
punches and
corner and
everything.
stuff. Yes,
Kids, cats, dogs, and all that.
Man. So, man, if for the people that have seen it, I mean, bro, he went in that motherfucker. He went in that motherfucker and he was throwing hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they chanted his name as he hit the drop kick from the middle of the rope to send Briggs out the ring. As they went to break, the internet champion had the upper hand, but then we come back. It was like Briggs had the upper hand. And when Cardona hold up, how you say it? When Cardona regained the upper hand, he hit the unprettier for a close call. And And Briggs, Briggs is a big dude now.
Yeah.
Briggs is a big dude, and he moved pretty decent. He moved pretty decent. No, what you got there, fella?
Me?
Yeah. I thought I heard something.
Oh no, that was just I clicked on a button on something and then it started playing music and stuff. So yeah.
Well, okay. Well, Cordova he can pretty much do it all, bro, in the ring. Cordona, Zack Ryder, he can pretty much do it all.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's why when he did when he was doing his thing, he was looking. They made it look good, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying. It followed a pretty standard formula, but the second half kind of, yeah. What you got?
Oh hell.
Oh,
Your time management skills suck.
We got the man.
Yeah.
We got the man.
I thought you were coming on like another 10 minutes.
We all right.
Oh no.
Kane called me. Funny thing is, Kane called me, and I'm like, I take my naps. I'm old and everything, I take my naps after I get off work and everything. So
no, you cool. I was like thinking it was gonna start at 10:35 according to the thing.
Yeah, Kane called me like, man, we still do the show. I said, oh shit, I forgot all about the show. I was enjoying that nap though. That nap was so good. Hey, people don't realize once you get old, them naps is something.
Oh, I know because I am old, so I already know.
I want a nap so bad earlier, bro, but I couldn't even take one.
Man, I gotta take my naps. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I gotta get my naps in every time I get off work. Got to. Now I'm gonna be up all night, so. Might as well be on PlayStation.
I thought y'all gave me a night off. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, I got nothing to do. I'm chilling. Then I get the message. Like, oh, I thought the show got canceled for tonight. I'm like, oh,
that would have seemed like. That would have seemed like, bro.
I looked. I'm like, I didn't see anything for the live. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. So,
bro, I had to see what was going on because I was ready to jump on. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, damn. So did it?
I had last week's link because I was like, wait a minute, hold on, this link's not working. I'm like, oh, I guess it's canceled. But
yeah, I was like, that's what I thought. I thought someone, and I'm saying, hold up, I'm an OG. So this shit went by and nobody told me. No. Let me cook. If that would have happened, I would have said, I feel some disrespect.
Man, that's funny, bro.
But D, I know you just tuning in. I was just kind of talking about what happened during the Matt Cardona and the Briggs match and stuff like that.
Okay.
I was commending Briggs, as being a big man. He can move pretty good, and Matt Cardona, he's pretty much versatile. You know what I'm saying? So the match was good for what it was. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? After surviving some of Cardona's biggest size, Briggs nailed him with a huge running boot for the big W.
The big W.
The big W.
Eat him.
Yeah. So EOD, what are your comments on this match?
Was surprised that. Okay, let me put it. I guess the right person win because Matt Cardona. I thought he was going to win only because he's Matt Cardona and he's back in the WWE. Even though it's NXT, he's back in WWE. But it's still NXT, and NXT still developmental.
Yeah.
So Cardona, to me, he makes his money a whole bunch of other ways. So it probably didn't even matter to him losing that match. So I'm like, it does way more for Briggs than it ever would for Matt Cardona anyway. Like if it was just Matt Cardona wins, then it would just been, Matt Cardona won a match and no one remembers it. But now Briggs can be like, okay, I beat Matt Cardona clean-ish. He did pull a little trickery, but he basically won clean and everything. And yeah, that big boot, I didn't think that was going to finish him off.
No, I didn't think that either.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, he's gonna kick out. I was like, oh, he won. I'm like, wow. So now he can always that could be his Baron Corbin beating Kurt Angle moment for right now. It's like, okay, yeah, I beat Matt Cardona, and nothing you can say about that. Like he beat him. I thought the match, like you said, it was good for what it was. I mean, it wasn't like a 5-star classic or anything like that. And the crowd for NXT to actually hate you, that's showing that he's doing a good job because they boo, but not the way they be booing Josh Briggs. They be whatever. They even came with a chant, like something about Briggs go away or something. I don't know. They came with a whole chant for this man, and I was like, wow, you're doing a good job because for what they hate you, they hate you. So
with a patch with an exclamation mark.
Yeah. So I thought it was good for what it was and everything. It was like a B match, like a B match and everything. It wasn't like a C or anything like that. It was just good for what it was.
Yeah, it was good. But be honest though, I had one question though.
Mm-hmm.
When did people start winning off the big boot again?
Here's the thing. I don't know. WWE, like I said, blame ESPN for everything. Because once they wrote that article or gave that WrestlePalooza a C, they've been doing a lot of different things. They've been trying new things, doing things differently. So, hey, they took that. They didn't listen to the fans or anything like that. They listened to ESPN. So, I don't know. Maybe they just figure, okay, maybe this is a way for you not to hurt yourself. Because people forget, like, back in the day, why they had all these big moves, or, like, it look like simple moves now and everything is so you don't get hurt, so you don't hurt yourself. We don't need a 450 splash for every single wrestler and everything. Big boot finish them, different variations of a choke slam, your big guy and everything. So you're lucky that Briggs gets the move because, you know, back in the day, Vinnie Mac, if you're big, he likes you to be slow and methodical and everything. He didn't like the big guys with the speed and all that stuff. So.
Well, shit, Chess used the big boot for a while.
Yeah. I mean that's that style that he liked. The big guys, they only did certain things and everything.
Chess was underrated.
That's what I thought about when he did the big boot.
Yeah, he was underrated though. To me, Chess was underrated.
Even Big Show said he could do a lot more stuff, but no, you're a big guy. You got to be slower. Big Show used to play basketball and everything. He actually had giantism or whatever. They had to take his pituitary gland out because he wouldn't stop growing and stuff. So
you remember when Big Show used to kip up?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Was this WCW days?
WCW.
Yeah, WCW.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say,
he did.
Big Show used to kip up. What The Rock used to do when he used to kip up, Big Show used to do that.
Yeah, I remember that now. But he was the giant then.
Yeah,
he was a giant then. Yeah, damn, boy, you took me down memory lane.
Man, how she said, back down memory lane.
But I still feel like that WWE missed their opportunity when Matt Cardona came out. They should have played his Zack Ryder shit, bro.
Yeah, they should have. I guess maybe they didn't want them to get too nostalgic, maybe because I'm like that, or maybe Mark Cardona maybe didn't want to. Because I forgot that his signature move, I called it Rough Rider when he did it. And I was like, oh, that's his radio sound. Like, oh, that's like because he's not Zack Ryder anymore. So I'm like, to me, it's still a Rough Rider.
I still thought he shouldn't have. To me, honestly, he shouldn't have lost the debut match. He shouldn't have lost his first match. I mean, to me, technically, this invasion angle still should be going on because Keelani Jordan still got one of their belts.
No, it's still going on, but it's just not an invasion, I guess. They still got they got TNA shows at Full Sail, like 3 shows next month, and next week they're gonna have more matches. Well, I guess we'll get into that later. That the match they announced for next week. So yeah, it's not going anywhere. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere until TNA gets that TV deal. I think they'll just keep doing what they're doing to make because it's really benefited TNA, even with the belt situation. It's kind of weird. But a lot of these TNA stars are getting a lot of shine on NXT, and people are going back to try to watch TNA so they can watch them on more of a regular basis. So
that's the whole point.
How you feel about Trick losing to Mike Santana?
It had to happen and everything.
Yeah.
Like actually, Trick had the belt way longer than I thought he would have it, to be honest. But that's because if that's the guy that's going to be the guy in TNA, then it makes sense and everything. Me personally would like it for somebody else and everything, but they were always building this storyline between Santana because once Joe Hendry left, it was just Santana. It was going to be Santana or it was going to be Moose. And right now, Moose is like, he's a good champion, but it seemed like they pull him out when they got nothing else going on or somebody gets hurt because he's always a good champion. So it's like, okay, instead of making a storyline with him, we're just going to keep him on reserve. Something's happened, boom, we can give him the championship and know he's gonna roll. So this story was all building up Santana. So it makes sense that he finally won it. So I'm not mad at that.
So what's next for Trick to you? Before we talk about it, what's next for Trick? Because to me personally, he can't go back to NXT to me. Because like, hey, you betrayed us. Why are you coming back here?
Wait, hold on. Oh, so y'all just started off with the first match. Okay, y'all just start at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. We started, but we just talking about the overall on TNA.
Okay. Well, the beginning of the show, I guess y'all could segue into that because the very beginning of the show, Ricky Saints came out there. It was hot about Trick Williams. Basically, he was talking about, you can see what I'm made of. No matter what happens, the goal gets tough. You know, he's going to fight with every ounce of his breath, blah, blah, blah. Good, blah, blah, blah speech. And we know what Trick Williams is made of. When the goal gets tough, he going to run away. So basically, called him a little bitch, basically, without calling him that.
Damn.
And then well, that's what he did. That's what he did. And then I thought maybe Trick might have got, because I didn't watch the TNA pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So Trick shows up on the Titantron talking ish to Ricky Saints. So I'm like, he's either in the building setting something up, or maybe something happened at the pay-per-view because I didn't watch it. I just saw like the clips of it. So I didn't know what was going on. So Trick was like, Ricky Saints said he's calling his shot. He's not waiting for the #1 contendership match. He wants Trick at Halloween Havoc. Trick comes up there and basically is like, nah, you're going to wait until my time. On my time, we're going to have this match. So I'm like, wait, did he get hurt or something? So he called him out. What did y'all think of the call out? So that's basically what's next for Trick Williams, Ricky Saints feud. So, but I already know D-Walk's like, nah, he can't do it. He can't. But the fact they did put in the storyline, the fact that he did betray them, is the fact that Ricky wants that ass and everything. So,
but like I said, to me, when you betray, like when you working at a company, when you working at a job, so with Taco Bell,
breathe, motherfucker, breathe.
I think his last job got him. He's like, oh, you about to talk some ish?
Breathe, motherfucker, breathe.
I guess that's
devil's advocate.
Yeah, I guess that's the time for me to keep talking. You about to talk some shit? No.
Yeah.
So that's just like me working at a company. Okay, I would say Taco Bell when you know Taco Bell and what is it like Burger King connected to one, but eventually they separate companies. That's just like me working at Burger King and I'm talking shit about Burger King and betraying them. And I'm a top flight man. No, I don't mean that. Let me start back over.
I don't know, bro. I think a better one would have been Burger King and McDonald's, bro.
Yeah, Burger King, McDonald's, and I work for Burger King, but I'm over at McDonald's, like eating McDonald's food and everything, and I work at Burger King. No, you can't do that because, like I said, to me, I hope when Trick do wrestles, Ricky Stank, fucking NXT come out there and keep him from winning. Like, no, bro, you betrayed us, bro. You walked out on us. That could have been the invasion angle. Could have been like winner take all.
Okay.
What about you, Kane?
Man, with the whole scenario, bro. I mean, I didn't see why that he would just call out Trick because he didn't want people to have someone to have a #1 contender match, and he just call out Trick. I think he should have went with it to see who wanted it more. I mean, personally, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? As far as Trick losing the TNA championship and automatically getting a title shot for the NXT championship, I don't know. Because but then I thought about this though. He couldn't take it off of Obi, so maybe he can take it off of Ricky.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe you can take it off Obi, so he can take it off of Ricky. Now, where they going with this, not quite sure.
Yeah, my thoughts with the whole thing is like, all right, Ricky did it because, like, basically he got that beat down because of Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Like, and because he's a face, he's putting the belt on the line to get him back. Like getting him back, like, I have no problem with that. But it's like you were saying, like, oh, who's hungry for the championship and everything? Like let's see, it's a new day, new age, blah blah blah. But he wants him so badly. To me, they could have done both. They could have said, okay, he wants Trick Williams, but have number one contenders match for the belt, or just have that like a regular. Well, no, I guess it would be kind of weird for him not to be for the title. So I get it and everything. It would have to be some type of non-sanctioned. Actually, they could have done that, some type of non-sanctioned match or whatever, because he wants him that badly. So yeah, I get what you're saying with that.
Yeah,
but to me, I think this is a bookend on Trick's whole storyline.
Yeah,
like, this last thing, but who knows? Because Jordan Grace is still there.
Okay, but if that was the case, then they could have had a number one contender shit going on, and Trick qualifies and wins number one contendership.
Yeah, they could have done that. I guess this is like just cleaner, just like okay, just get because I guess they figured maybe that's what we were expecting. We're gonna have a number one contendership match or tournament, whatever. Trick's gonna end up winning. They say, okay, we don't got time for all that. We're just gonna just go ahead and just
they just cut straight through all.
Yeah, they just cut straight through it. Yeah.
So, I mean, all that I could do, and we all can do is just watch them cook.
Yeah, because the pay-per-view is like in 2 weeks. It's like not this Saturday, the following Saturday. So that's what I said. They probably just like, look, all we have is like in 2 weeks. Let's just do it. We're not even gonna do all the bull. We'll just do that and see what happens. I'll give my prediction right now. I don't think Triple Williams win that belt, but
I don't think so either.
But WWE's been doing different things, maybe because who knows? But
yeah, they've been pretty unpredictable with a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Trick gonna lose. He gonna get caught up to the main roster and get lost in the sauce with Carmelo.
well, here's the thing with Trick. Well, I will say this because they seem to like to erase people's names sometimes. Remember, Samoa Joe is the only 3-time NXT champion.
Only.
And Samoa Joe didn't lose the belt. He had a injury, and then NXT 2.0 happened. Basically, they just wanted to take the belt off him, and they were just like, they didn't want to even give him the decency of like dropping it. Like, we're just. I mean, they did him dirty on that one.
Yeah,
but maybe they could make Trick a 3-time champion just so they could be like. But I don't think they will. I still think Ricky's gonna win. So
I'm still mad at NXT for letting Obafemi lose like the way he did. Yeah, man, he should have gave up the belts. How the fuck you gonna let Ricky Saint beat you when he couldn't even fucking beat fucking All Ego?
Well, here's the thing with that. Oba's been working house shows.
Yeah.
Which is like isn't saying a whole lot and everything. Like it could just be just to perfect whatever we're gonna do like later on. So I don't want to speculate because they're not mentioning Oba at all on NXT TV. Like he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Even the fact that he beat him now that they're saying his name, they'll say Jasmine Nick's name before they say Obafemi's name, which is crazy.
Or what if they treat him like a boogeyman? Like like hey, you say his name, he gonna pop up on you and get the beating your ass. What they treat him like a boogeyman? We ain't gonna talk about him because we already know. We say his name, he gonna pop up. He'll be putting.
I hope we don't see Oba again because I want to see him on the main roster. I think there's nothing else you can do with the guy. I mean, not in a bad way, in a good way. It's like he did everything he could do in NXT, and it's developmental. It's sort of that Booker T. Before we go to the next thing,
I want to see. Yeah,
Booker T. did say this about Wes Lee. Like he likes Wes Lee a lot and everything, but NXT is a developmental program, and you've been there for a long time, so you have to kind of look at it like, okay, try not to be the elder statesman in NXT and everything because you could get cut. Because they said like any roster will pick up Wes Lee. So, but for whatever reason, they never called him up to the main roster in WWE. But they said AEW will get him. TNA, go back to TNA. So it's like at the end of the day, it's a developmental system. So think of it as like you got about 2.5 years. Get what you need to get, so you can move on, so you can move up and everything. So
imagine if Wesley go to AEW and him and Ricochet get together.
And that'll be good. I kind of hope he goes back to TNA. I did like him with the Rascals and everything, but AEW's got more money behind him and everything like that. So I mean, he deserves a payday.
But Ricochet came out with a meme saying, "Hey, Wesley, the door open for you."
Oh,
Okay.
Man, talk to him one time.
Man, they like their high flyers at AEW.
Man, Ricochet and Wesley together? Oh man, crazy.
That'd be a good thing. But
it'd be crazy, bro.
That's a good segue for what we're going to talk about next. Because high flyers, the next segment that happened, we got to go a little bit backwards and everything. So, Javon Evans and Leon Slater were in the back talking. Everything, talking about their match, and D-Walk's favorite group, Dark State, I believe, interfered in that match. So there was technically no winner. So they were kind of just playfully bantering, like, Evans like, "Oh no, I had you. I would have won the belt. Dark State didn't interfere." So he's like, "Nah, you weren't winning." So they were back and forth like that. Then the Hardy Boys came out, so they were kind of marking out for them. They were talking about Dark State, and that was pretty much that. I don't know if y'all want to talk about that segment or not, but because I know that's your boy Evans, D-Walk. So, but that's basically all that happened. Now they're just showing a lot of backstage stuff at first. Next thing was Kalani Jordan. They had the Voyeur guy, the NXT Anonymous, had the camera snuck in the back, whatever. Kalani Jordan was talking to Jordan Grace about, okay, you didn't call the match down the middle, but Jordan was like, yeah, I did. Then she basically, Kalani was showing a little hillside to her, saying, look, so yeah, I know you're the Knockouts champion, but you were a big fish in a small pond in TNA. He said, here, I'm swimming with sharks. And maybe you feel some type of way since you haven't been able to find gold on NXT, and I'm the Knockouts champion, and I've defended my championship. And Jordan was like, "Well, you wouldn't even have the championship wasn't for me because of the crossover thing." And Kalani wasn't trying to feel it. And then Jordan basically said, "Yeah, I'll see you in the battle royal later." I mean, Kalani, you'd have to cut it like that. You said, "Look, you've been trying to find gold here.
Oh man,
and you haven't been able to do it because Kalani's been the North American champion." And now she's the Knockouts champion. So I was like, ooh.
She could have tittle-wiped me.
I was like, man. And that's why I said Jordan Grace. I'm like, is she ever going to get called up? Because every time I think there's nothing else for Jordan Grace, they throw in another storyline.
It's nothing, bro. Like, shout out to Black Cause. We talked about this. But we talked about it don't mean, like, she don't need to win in women NXT. She had the women's TNA title.
Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. She don't, you talk about which one, Kalani or Jordan?
Jordan.
Yeah.
She don't need it.
Well, that's the thing. She don't need to be on NXT at all. But she's still there. It was like, why is she still there? That's the point.
Exactly.
It's like every time I think her storyline's gonna be up, okay, it's time for they throw in another storyline. I was like, man, she don't
even need to be there.
Yeah.
Like I said, it sucks because when you got wrestlers, y'all should call up. And y'all got wrestlers that y'all can expose. And new wrestlers, they're not even like hyping new wrestlers up. All they're doing is keep using the old wrestlers.
Yeah.
And they got so many good wrestlers that's young and they ready, but then y'all still hyping these old wrestlers up. Push them up and retire some.
Okay. So how y'all feel about a Jordan Grace versus Becky Lynch?
I've never until you mentioned it, I never thought about because he's still stuck in NXT. But no, that could be a good match just because it's Becky Lynch. Like Becky Lynch makes everything good.
Everything.
The promos are going to be good. You can believe that. The wrestling is going to be good because it's Becky Lynch. So yeah, that could be a good match. So I'm thinking what you're saying, like because she's the IC champion right now. Is it like for the belt or just a regular program with Becky Lynch?
No. For a belt that was you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like Jordan Grace as the IC champion, in my opinion, that would be a good thing because I'm like, I will say before go on a tangent. Stephanie Curry. I like Stephanie and everything, but she's been in the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
How she got the NXT championship because Julia was hurt, so she was double champ. I
wouldn't send her there just yet. I would send her to go against Becky Lynch, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do that. So, like, Stephanie, that's a weird situation. She was just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
I still don't think she was going to beat Trinity at all. I think I keep saying her real name, Naomi. I don't think she was going to beat Naomi at all, but because she's pregnant, so it's like okay, it makes sense to put the title on and everything because she's hot right now. So it's like she's been in the right place at the right time, but without injuries, I think they would have went the same route that they kind of did with Julie a little bit. I think they might have made Stephanie maybe the IC champion or something like that, or flirt with the main event, but not be the main eventer yet, just quite yet. Because Naomi, her run was sensational.
Man, I loved it. I loved it. Every bit of it. I love, and then I know what I'm saying. I'm happy she's pregnant and whatever like that. But at the same time, as far as business wise and stuff, Naomi made it so much better with this character that she developed, the proceed with caution character or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it became so much better, bro, because I was just looking at Naomi and I'm like, girl, you doing your thing, girl.
Yeah, I was gonna buy the belt, the custom belt that she had. I was gonna buy it. Me and this dude, Mr. Q, we were looking on the website the same night that they showed it, but they never put on the site when she laid the belt down. But you know they were gonna sell that thing.
For real?
They're about to sell that.
Bro,
I guess they're gonna wait for her to return and everything. I guess it'll be better that way.
Bro, Naomi was doing her thing.
Yeah.
She was doing her thing.
Yeah, she was. I'm gonna get my first build soon though. Like I said, my first build, I'm gonna get the Wing Eagle.
The Wing Eagle.
That was my favorite build, bro.
Oh, anyway, before y'all get your belts and everything, make sure you go to my page, go to any of my videos. I'm linked WWE Shop. I'm an affiliate there, so you know.
Oh man, yeah.
So
I got you,
yes, I'm an affiliate with WWE Shop. So get your merch.
Hey, y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first.
Y'all heard it.
Y'all heard it first.
So all you gotta do is go to the description in any of the videos, not the shorts, but any actual video. The link is in there. So
y'all holler at my guy. I am. I'm glad you told me that.
Y'all heard it first.
Yeah. Belts anything? Y'all get them belts up because
anything on the shop.
How many belts you got, Kang?
You said how many what?
Man, EOD, how many belts you got?
I don't got any belts yet. Naomi's, if they sold the Naomi Proceed with Caution one, that would have been my first one.
Yeah.
I was really, it was that good. I was like, I'm gonna get that belt.
But I'm gonna get the Osman Warrior white Wing Eagle belt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My second build will probably be my second will probably gonna be the old NXT belt.
I can't even. I saw the price of those belts. I can't even think of a second belt right now.
Yeah, man,
them jokers.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah,
that's
boy,
a cardinal.
they not playing.
Giving up a cardinal.
He's like half a $1,000. I'm like, jeez.
Man, crazy, ain't it? Man, you get lucky if you find a build on there for anything for $500 or less.
But bro, it's people that's buying it.
Yeah, people make them and everything too. I don't know if it's the same price. But people do make them.
Yeah, but don't nobody trust that. That's like you might get that boy, the whole thing might fall apart, but hey man, it ain't my fault.
Hey, you ain't lying now. You ain't lying. But
find a dude on Temu with, oh man, hey, it looked like the real bill, but when you get it, it's like, why do it look plastic?
I mean, I'm still paranoid. I don't even do eBay.
Man, me either.
I don't do eBay, and I don't do Temu.
No,
more power to them.
You can't really. Hey, I bought some shit off Temu, bro, and it wasn't what I was expecting.
No, see,
it wasn't.
You got to buy the letter of the law what they said it was, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
you were thinking it was.
Bro, yeah, and that wouldn't stop me from buying anything else from Temu. They have a plan, bro, and bro, I was kind of mad with what I bought, bro. No disrespect for Temu, but at the same time, I was expecting certain shit, and I got certain shit that I wound up giving away.
You buy a Hennessy bottle on Temu and get it, it's missing the H.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, what?
Hey, and that's pretty much what it was, bro. But okay, let's
All right,
talk about Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Alexis King.
Mm.
Let's talk about that. Okay,
Well, what you think?
okay. The AAA Latina American Championship was in action on this week, and okay, bruh, be honest with you, them guy was doing their thing over there, bro. Them guy was doing their thing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And when Dr. Washington Jr. took on NXT King after Tavion after Tavion Heights used Wagner's mask to trick King
oh, yeah.
Man,
recently,
dirty dog.
King has been expecting his heights with every time he see Wagner, bro.
Dirty dog.
Hey, but do you expect that? Hey, you blame him, though, bro? Do you
Yeah,
blame him?
because they got me with the Ethan Page thing. I thought it was him too until he took the bat. I was like, oh, I didn't even because they about the same build. So I'm like, I didn't think nothing of it. He took the bat. I was like, oh
Yeah,
wow.
that was fucking crazy, bro. I mean, they started with an exchange with takedowns and counters and shit like that. But Wagner, he basically just out wrestled, bro. He basically just out wrestled, bro, and almost pinned him a minute into the match, bro. King now King got a little frustrated and resorted to some dirty ass hey by hook by crook.
Yeah.
Hey, he did. Hey, but the AAA star he didn't let up, bro. King
Yeah.
took control during the breaks and began forcing on Wagner's knee to weaken him. Now, this match was kind of weird because it felt like it was about to pick up steam. It felt like it was about to pick up steam at several points, but it just never fucking did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so they were stuck in they were stuck in fucking second gear, bro. And people was expecting more. They was expecting more, bro. But they never got it. They were just pretty much stuck in fucking second gear. Now we do know who took the big W, which was Wagner. Wagner got the win, and then right after Wagner got the win, he gonna call out Ethan Page. What the fuck was that shit about? So, EOD, tell me your comments on this shit.
All right. Well, I'll start with the match first. To
Okay.
me, the match was kind of. It wasn't a comedy match, but it had some comedic elements to it, especially in the beginning. Like Lexus King was doing some crazy stuff in the beginning, and then Wagner just started mimicking him. Like, what was the spot? Oh, when he do the cross and jump over him.
Yeah.
Instead of like jumping over him, he just stopped and then walked over his back. I thought that was kind of funny. Then Wagner did it to him too, like kind of just to make him mad. But yeah, like I agree with the whole second gear thing because I've seen Wagner because I've watched the AAA specials
Exactly.
on YouTube, and I'm thinking we were going to get that, and I think I even said during the live stream, I'm like, I think he's just wrestling a WWE style match because I'm like, I know he could go, I know he could do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, but he wasn't doing any of that stuff during this match. It felt like just a regular WWE match. I don't know, maybe that was by design or whatever the case.
I was thinking
maybe they didn't want him to hurt himself or something like that. Who knows? But or maybe he's a lot better wrestler than Lexus King because all the stuff that he does in AAA. So maybe to make it more competitive. Who knows? The The match was it was decent and everything. The call out Ethan Page, that was crazy.
Yeah,
And Ethan Page called that man trying to speak Spanish. What do you call him, muchacho?
Yeah.
His name muchacho.
Muchacho, not today, muchacho.
muchacho.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Ethan's he's the perfect heel, the perfect troll. Ethan is, but he does back it up. Like he was right. He is the longest reigning champion that they have right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he defends his belt a lot.
A lot.
It's not like he'd be hiding this. Like he's defended it like everywhere. So that leads to the match. To next? Is it next week or no? Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc. But he defended the belt more than
he defended the belt like 3 times last week.
Huh?
On that house tour, he defended the belt each day of that house tour. That was like 3 straight days.
I'm mad because Ethan Page is the only one defending belts like crazy.
Yeah,
nobody else defending belts.
Yeah, Ethan is another person that's like, man, I guess he's only there to kind of help out the younger people right now because, like, I thought after he lost the NXT title, he was going to get called up. Yeah, but he's still there, and he reminds me of, even though it's not the same thing, the John Cena U.S. title run. Yeah, the open challenge. It kind of feels like even though it's not an open challenge, that's what Ethan Page feels like he's doing because he's taking on almost all comers, but not in an open challenge format. Yeah, but he's fighting everybody.
Yeah,
because he's the greatest North American that's ever lived.
He's fighting bums. He fighting bums, cats, dogs, old women. He fighting everybody.
Yeah, everybody. Chickens. So.
Yeah, but Paige came out to hype up the match for Halloween Havoc, bro.
Yeah.
Wagner revealed that it would be a what do they call it?
A Day of the Dead
match.
Yeah.
And I guess
about that was funny.
Yeah, and
because he was speaking Spanish, I know a little Spanish, and I caught it, and I was like, wait, did he just? And the Ethan Page was like, hey, he don't care what kind of match it is. He said, well, I think you might want to listen to what it is. It's not going to be a regular match. It's going to be a Day of the Dead match, basically a hardcore match with Halloween theme.
Yeah. It means everything goes, bro.
Yeah.
It means everything goes. But we know ultimately Wagner defeated King, bro. Wagner defeated King. Man, that was crazy. I mean, I didn't really. This is one of the matches that I didn't really just care so much about. I ain't gonna lie.
It was cool just to see Lexus King out there doing something and everything, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I was clamoring for this match to happen. But I'm glad they're showing Lexus King, and he's firmly kind of in that North American title picture, is what I would think. So he's like their version of a mid Carter. So it's fine.
He's doing better than AEW though.
No. At first, yeah, when he was, but then they let him do. He's done more and more character work in NXT when he first got to NXT than he ever did at AEW.
What happened now? Like he confused, man. This man confused.
No, I think the whole male roster is confused. I think that's the problem. So that's why they had to do that little kind of mini reset where it was like weird. And I think that's why Ethan Page is still there. Like, okay, so we can wrestle these guys, so you can see these guys wrestle, blah, blah, blah. Against somebody that's credible, because everybody else is still, all of them are still young, for the most part.
Yeah.
You're right. Touche.
So, that's just my opinion. I think that's what's going on.
You're right.
The women are here, the men are like somewhere down here, or whatever. There's no one there right now. So.
They got blind people. Hey, WWE got blind people doing their writing for them.
So
that would have seemed like.
Yeah. Like their storylines have been horrible.
Okay.
Horrible.
And that's why they're trying to get back more to the character. That's why I said the ESPN thing. Now they're working on character. So something you gotta lay that foundation first. Okay, let's get the character. So why? So you can get invested in the characters first before they will worry about the wrestling aspect of it later. I guess that's what they're
going
for.
I mean,
WWE need to let their wrestlers do their own, like be able to. They should be able to do their stuff and then be like, if it's cool or not. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, do it. They shouldn't let the writers control the other wrestlers' personalities.
Well, you need both and everything because like what I might like, you might not like and everything. Mm-hmm. So you just need to have enough people that do like it compared to the people that don't like it, and that's a thing. And some people, they're not good idea people.
Yeah.
So they might be able to wrestle, but maybe they can't come up with their own ideas and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, you know, you kind of need. I get what you're saying though, because AEW, they kind of let them do a little bit more and everything. So no, I get what you're saying though.
Okay. So for both of y'all, if y'all had to grade this match, what would you give it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it was funny, but I know he could do a lot more. And I was expecting AAA Wagner, not the Wagner that we got. So the match in and of itself was okay, but the fact that it was Wagner in the match, I was thinking it was going to be balls to the wall or something, but it wasn't. So
it wasn't. But you haven't graded A, B, C, or D.
It damn sure wasn't an A.
No,
damn.
It wasn't. Hey, it wasn't, bro.
It was entertaining. I kind of want to say it was a C. It was a C match for me.
I thought
it was entertaining though.
I thought EOD was gonna crash out finally. Like, man,
no, because I was like, I kind of wanted to give it, but I was like, I just know Wagner could do more, and that's what I was expecting. It didn't happen, so I'm like, I can't even say it was a B because of that. I'm like, I can't even say it was a B. It was a C. It wasn't a bad match though. Like just because I said it was a C doesn't mean it was a bad match.
No.
I know the man can go.
I would have gave it a C plus, bro.
Yeah. Hey, EOD, it's gonna be one rest episode. You're gonna crash out. I guarantee you. I'm waiting for it.
Nah, because Goldberg retired, so I don't have to worry about that.
Hey, what if Goldberg? Hey, what if?
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Goldberg.
Actually, Goldberg's making an appearance here. I think this weekend.
Hey, make sure you have your
signing something.
Hey, make sure you have a crutch and everything and a welcome with.
I didn't say I was going to that, but I'm just saying he's going to.
Crowbar.
I'm just saying he's going to have a thing here.
A crowbar be better, but what if
Goldberg with my ass? Hey, Goldberg, you're a nice person, Goldberg. I just don't like you. I just don't like your wrestling character.
What he said. What him said. Yeah. Okay. Still mad at Bret Hart. Should never kick Bret Hart like that.
Okay.
I wish I had Bret Hart energy.
What? No, you don't.
I can't get it out, bro.
No, you don't. You don't wish you had Bret Hart energy right now.
Oh, I do. Bret Hart don't ever forget. He don't ever forget. He almost never forgive. He forgave Sean, but he's like, that's the only. You get one forgiveness per life.
Yeah,
I forgave Sean. Everybody else, you don't get it.
Hey, and that's the funny part because Bret Hart is my number one and Shawn Michaels my number two, bro.
Bret Hart my number one.
Bret Hart my number one. He always been my number one because hey, he did what he's supposed to do. But we getting off track, bro.
Hey, no, but my very first match seeing Bret Hart was when he won a bill from Kurt Hennig. And after that, I've been a Bret Hart fan. That's like, if people don't know, it was in the 80s. I was like,
that was back in the day.
Woo! That was like in the mid 80s. Don't judge me.
Yeah. Hey, but hold up. Let's bring it back to the 2025. Okay. Let's talk about Fatal Influence, bro. They had a video with Miss Lane what's her name? Miss Reed.
Laney Reed.
Yeah. And I guess she's officially joining the group, bro. And it feels a little kind of fucked up, bro. Because to keep calling Jasmine Nix the weak link, the weak link of Fatal Influence when she is not there to defend herself, bro. And I kind of feel some kind of way behind that. But as far as King has used 2025 to get himself into a much better shape. He has. He got himself in a whole lot better shape. And King is walking on top of the rope, just to hop down and slap Wagner instead of doing something crazy. It's like a bigger form of disrespect. he walks on the rope. I remember that. I was like, what is he about to do? He gave his man the front hand. He gave him the front hand. Now, as long as they didn't give him the backhand, he supposed to get the back.
I forgot about that. I was dying when he did that move.
Hey, and now he'd have get this man the backhand, bro. I would have felt like, hey, bitch, go get my money. Go get my money. Hey, for real. Hey, but man, Wagner had already started moving out of the way when King
But
smart time. But hey, I was just thinking about that shit, bro. I said this man gave him the front hand. Long as he didn't give him the backhand.
yeah,
Give him the backhand.
yeah.
Hey,
You get somebody the backhand, you should automatically go get the gun.
go get the
You gonna be on a t-shirt, bucko.
as long as he didn't give him the backhand, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Bro, I can't help this one. This will tickle the hell out of me. Okay. So what about Zaria and Blake Monroe? EOD, what you think, bro?
Oh yeah, okay, that segment. Yeah, Blake. She's trying to run some interference with the program and everything, but we all know she don't want the speed championship. She already said that she wants that North American championship.
Word.
But are we talking about the match or just the segment?
Okay, let's talk about the match.
Okay. All right. The segment it was all right. They're just basically just trying to. And from Blake Monroe's perspective, she kind of makes some sense and everything. Like, Soul kind of wants all this gold. Like, okay, Zarya, you're using Ruka's using Zarya. Why? It's like, okay, she's a double champion. Now she wants to go get some more gold and everything, and Zarya's always there to help her. Like, so it's like, yeah, she's a double champion. Why she's a double champion? Because you got her back. Where's where's your gold at and everything? So it's like it makes sense from a point of view where you can see it's like maybe even if she doesn't realize she's using her, you're kind of using her a little bit.
Little thing.
So before I go to the match, I gotta say this one thing about the fatal influence thing that was dirty. But I'm glad they did address it. This whole thing started with JC Jane because of Laney Reed. She was the one that said that you're the most beatable champion ever and had the match. So I'm glad they did address that. She said, oh yeah, I said it, but then she beat me. So now I have to realize I have to follow in your footsteps to be like you. So I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, it was always crazy she wanted to join and they let her join. I'm like, talk about beatable champion. Like, you started that. You were the one that started that. So I'm glad they addressed it. So that's all I got to say about the fatal influence thing. And stop talking about Jasmine Nix. I mean, okay, the first week right after, I'm like, that's what I said. They talk about Jasmine Nix more than they talk about Obafemi, which is insane. It's like, come on, man. We get it. She's no longer with the company. Usually you don't mention to people like that unless they're like Hall of Famers or put some time in. It's like stop messing with Jasmine Nix. Don't do that no more.
For real.
But this match though, I really like the match. And Blake Monroe, you would think, oh, the size difference, but people forget Blake Monroe was Mariah May. Well, I guess technically she still is Mariah May. That's her real name. She was the AEW Women's Champion for a reason. We know she can. And this match was crazy. I'm going to take my favorite spot of the whole match as when I thought I was watching Oz, because this lady came out and shanked Zarya in the throat. I was like, wait, what? She came with a whole hairpin, looked like mini Wolverine claws. They came out and jabbed her in the neck when the ref wasn't looking. And Zarya just went. I was like, to me, if you're going to do that spot, you got to do it all the way. There should have been y'all should have had a packet or something. There should have been some blood somewhere during that match, because that was crazy. I'm like, she went ahead. She shaked somebody on national TV. All you saw her next
Hey, she went out. Bro, that shit was so fucking funny, bro.
The match was really good. The match was really good, but that spot that had me, I'm like, oh, we shaking bitches out here now. I'm like, all right.
Man, the
Man.
way,
Hooker by crook.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
jail
for
time
real.
right there. That's serious jail time right there.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not like she did a little like she pulled out of her boot, had it in her hand like this, like Wolverine, kind of showed it because the ref wasn't looking because she was going to do something else. Then just went. Ah.
Bro, that shit was so funny, bro. Oh, that shit was funny.
And then what she did was
Someone please
after when
call
she went down, she put the
911.
hairpin, she put it in her hair to hide it, and then
No.
pinned her. I was like,
Hey.
wow.
All right, so that gave me you remember the Dave Chappelle, the Mad Real World?
Yeah,
Oh
man, real world.
You know the part where remember when
Yeah,
Charlie Murphy
bro. I'm
remember
glad
when
you
he
brought
shanked
that
my
up, bro.
man? Remember when he shanked my man? Yeah, I didn't even do nothing. Shanked him
He
and then
shanked
gave
her.
it to my man and then hop back on the couch like nothing happened. That gave me that kind of vibe.
For real.
Oh man.
Bro, Zaria, she'll feel like a monster. He should feel like a monster, bro.
Oh, I do like the move that she does on the corner when she's on the second rope and she picks you up by your head and
Yeah.
chokes you out while you're off your feet. That's a cool move.
That's called the Booker T.
The Booker T.
No,
Yeah, like
I
this.
don't think
You
Booker
have me
T.
in the T like.
I don't know if Booker T wants that move done to him. But I don't know.
Hey, right now Booker T should be on his way of being divorced right now. The way he been acting over these women.
Yeah.
Shamel said he not going nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. Zari should feel like a monster, but she hasn't felt like a threat. A threat to anyone in a long terming thing, well like that. But it's time for her and Ruka partnership to end.
Yeah.
So she can be the dominant badass we all know she can, bro.
I thought that until I saw him on SmackDown. I'm like,
Yeah,
we got. It's like because of SmackDown, it's like, cause I'm thinking, I thought it was gonna be Zarya versus Sol Ruka for the NXT Championship, or North American Championship at some point at Halloween Havoc. But because they're on SmackDown and they're a good tag team, it's like we gotta keep them good together a little bit. Now, what they can do is do some shenanigans and have her lose the belt to NXT somehow, and but keep them as a tag team on the main roster for a little bit anyway. So I do want to see they are good together, but you have to have. To me, I hope they're doing more like New Day, like they're a tag team, but they do individual stuff too. Because with Zarya, I forgot her entrance until she came out last night. Oh yeah, she a monster, but she hangs around Sol Ruka, and she's not a monster. So it's like, oh, she's like soft around Sol Ruka, but when she's not around Sol, it's like that entrance and everything, just Mad Max energy. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's a monster right there. So,
hey, but last thing on the Booker T thing, they need to have Queen Charmel. They need to have Charmel sitting next to Booker T when Tiffany Stratton do her
anything.
Yeah, anything and everything. Booker T wouldn't be getting excited. Booker T have his head down the whole match. So like Queen Charmel right next to him and everything. Like I'll slap the shit out of you.
That would be fun. Actually, they should have did that when I know he's still a heel in reality wrestling because she's a face, and they have the thing with had a storyline with the control of the company or something like that. That would have been the perfect time to do something like that.
For real, mad black woman. Like I wish you would.
Like,
Booker T get excited like.
But a lot of people, especially the women, got to thank Booker T. Like Stephanie, that devil's kiss. That's not even her finisher move, but everybody thinks it is. Booker T got that over, and like everybody, when they started doing it in the crowd, I was like, he got that move over.
Oh yeah,
he just like he got Trick over a little bit, but Trick did the rest of the work. But whoop that Trick,
I like it. Yeah, and that's what made me start liking it. Though Booker T I like it. I wish it was in a video game though. He'll commentate like, yeah, I like it.
It's so good. It's in the house shows now.
Yeah,
because before they actually have Booker T's voice over his music at house shows.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
which is crazy.
So Booker T helped Trick get over a lot because when nobody called his name, I don't think he'd be big.
Yeah, but especially with old girl when she doing her devil's kiss, bro.
Yeah,
it don't feel right. It don't feel right if
Yeah,
he's not there, bro.
Yeah, it's like you just want Booker T just to be there, just to do it. Somebody do it. Wade
Yeah.
Barrett can't say anything about it because that comment he made, he's like, yeah, he
Bro,
said he want to kiss with the devil. Ever since he said
Yeah,
that,
right.
they won't let that man speak. When she does, yeah,
Man,
I'm not allowed to say
what?
anything.
Man,
You
what?
can't say nothing.
Bro, that shit, hey, I like that shit though, bro.
Yeah.
Man, hey. Okay, so we all know that Monroe defeated Zario. Okay.
Her name still should be. Her name still should be Mariah May. They should have kept
Yeah.
it. I mean, like
Well-
she was doing good with Mariah May and everything.
Well,
Why you want to switch the name?
she actually said this because that's her real name and everything. She said
Yeah.
she wished she didn't use her real name when she was wrestling. She didn't think it all the way through, so she doesn't mind the name change because she wish she would never used her real name to begin with. So,
Yeah.
and I know she
Okay.
did pick Blake. She
Yeah.
did pick that because I think
That's
her
like-
niece or something is
Yeah.
named Blake. So
That's like we OBW, man. That's like Obafemi getting caught to the main roster, and his name is T. They changed his name to Robert Washington or something like that.
Oh
You
no.
like, what the hell?
Motherfucker be like, who the fuck is that motherfucker?
What is that?
Who the fuck is that?
How
I
you get to
remember
the
LA
main
Knight was
roster?
Max Dupree for a little bit.
Yeah,
Maxine's
but-
brother.
Yeah, but until you see him.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
but
man look familiar.
yeah,
My
but
name.
for me, I feel like for a different name, you have a different character.
But she's the same character though, different name. But
Man, just,
Yeah.
just like how you just said, bruh come out to his name is he go to the main roster, come out is this name is like that.
Robert Washington in a
Robert
suit though.
Washington.
Come out in a
Yeah.
suit though.
Yeah, but
He come out
motherfucker look
in
at
a-
him and be like, hold up, nigga.
You know what the craziest name was?
What?
Remember Chavo?
Man,
It came out as Curran White.
yeah,
Man,
Colonel White.
Man, talk
Oh man,
man,
He came
I'm
out
like,
with the sweater
man.
and everything.
talk that
Okay.
shit out.
I thought like
Talk that shit out.
you remember
Oh.
Undercover Brother? Remember
Yeah.
Undercover Brother
Yeah,
when he got with the white girl?
he looked
Yeah,
like-
like, what the? Yeah,
My man,
That's the
my
kind of
man was
vibe
like
he gave
this.
yeah. Thank you very much, please. I said, what?
Man, cut your shit out, bro. That is funny.
Man.
as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so let's get into Hank and Tank
Hank and
versus
Stank.
Hank
Hank
and
and
Stank.
Stank, come on, man.
Hank and Stank, okay, versus the Calling versus Chase Shoe. So D-Walk, what are your thoughts, bro, on this one, bro?
Case, you should be done. Stick a fork in him. Get him out of here. Hank and Stank. Get him out of here. The calling to me, it's the calling's time. I mean, like this, they got a good leader. They got a good tag team. I mean, it'd be dope if Josh Briggs joined back with him and everything. You know, sometimes a dog get lost and everything. You know, you got to find his way back home.
oh, you mean Jensen?
Yeah, Jensen. You know, a dog will lose the way home. You know, you can find the way back home. Shout out DMX. You know, that's DMX one to quote and everything. I don't know if I probably messed up, but to me though, the calling is dope. It's their time in NXT.
Yeah,
Austin met Spears. It's his time. So to me, I like the match concept, but I didn't like the ending. And then we'll tell the ending later on.
yeah, but it in a no contest, bro.
Yeah. Tell them how. Tell them how.
Man,
All of D-Walk's
Okay.
favorites were in this match.
yeah. So the match came
Fatal
to
four,
a
now it's gonna
abrupt
be a fatal
end.
four-way tag team.
Bro, the match came to a abrupt end with Bronco and what's his name? Priest.
Out the
Price?
mud.
I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know that was his. I didn't
thought
know
they
any of
got
their
released.
names.
I thought
Yeah,
they got
but-
released. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
the
for
mud.
real. And the crowd was like, the crowd seemed happy to see them, but it was just a weak ending to a match that was just getting going, bro.
Yeah.
That
You
would have
beat up
kind
some
of seemed
dudes.
like
You beat up some dudes that was already tired from wrestling. That don't even count.
exactly.
If they was fresh, they would have got the beating on your ass. That's
Hey,
why I
but
didn't like.
you know, Booker T seemed like he was very, very invested to it. So,
Booker T
so
invested in a lot of stuff. When you
yeah,
getting paid,
stuff.
you getting that. Here you go, Booker. Do this shucking job and everything, huh?
Man, don't do
There you
Booker
go.
like that. Don't do my man like that.
Hey,
Shucking job and everything.
and he good though. He good at it. But you know, Booker T seemed like he was very, you know what I'm saying. He was into it and what like that. And the few Chase U students seem to have their days
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Hank and Tank, bro.
Stank.
So thinking, okay, you have Hank and Stank that have a lot of support from the crowd, but it's just hard to tell if it's because you know what I'm saying they're actually fans or as just actually fans of the performers or just them being funny. I
They
mean,
funny and funny looking.
hey, but Dixon looks like he's been hitting the gym. He been pumping the iron a little bit, bro.
Wait, which one?
Dixon,
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Steve Urkel.
yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
happened? Whatever
yeah.
happened to his glasses?
He
What?
like he been doing his thing in the gym a little bit, bro.
Bro, what happened to his glasses though? That's what I want to know. You turn into a bad guy, you don't wear glasses no more. What happened
I
to his
guess
glasses?
so.
You wearing contacts? What happened to your glasses?
I don't know, bro. That shit is weird, bro. But you know what I'm saying.
You funny.
But
I
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say this shit. Let's skip on to the women's battle royal, bro. Which that is something that I did and I enjoyed. I did enjoy it a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
talk about it.
man. Okay. The battle royal to find the next number one contender for the NXT Championship closed this week. This week's show. Competitors from both NXT and TNA were involved. So we intrigued now. Now it was a total of 20 women that were involved in this bout, which is cool. It's like that. Uh, but as soon as the bell rang, everyone started brawling. Bro, when they got all the women together, they did what women do, and they fight each other.
Hey, sound like a booby party to me. Booby party.
Yes,
I
when they
still
got
don't
all
know
the women
everybody that was in the
together,
match because they just started I'm like trying to figure out who's who. They just started this wailing on everybody.
yes, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, they are to it, bro. And it was kind of funny to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone just started brawling and shit, and it was like every woman for herself. Now some duos tried to work together, but yeah, you know how this shit works. Women don't fucking get along, bro. Women don't get along. Women do not get along. Now eliminations happen at random shit. So the rain started to clear out after a few minutes, bro. Like didn't seem to be one of the person dominating in the action. I'm sorry, y'all. I got something caught in my throat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, and that right there, bro. We got to see people that was like WWE at one time, and they TNA right now. You know what I mean? So I mean, by the time that we by the time they went on break, the field had been cut into half. most teams were split thanks to one partner being eliminated. So, like, okay, kind of like they had the Iconics and shit like that. That was in there, but we've seen some people that we haven't seen in a while on WWE stuff. So this shit right here was fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This a lot of people probably didn't like it, but I liked it because I seen people that I haven't seen in a while that made they debut back to WWE Network. They made it back to WWE Network and stuff like that. So I kind of liked it, but I did give it like a C though.
Okay.
I did give it like
Damn.
hey, what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I did give it like a C because as far as how it went, the ending went by a person that I'm not fucking really just accustomed to that who won.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said like that. I was thinking maybe a Jordan Grace,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a Miss Parker, maybe you know what I'm saying, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Last Legend. That's what I was kind of expecting. That this was their time to really shine, and they was all gone. And they had a freaking person from TNA Wrestling take the big W, bro. So my thing is, what are y'all thoughts, bro?
Okay, I guess I'll go. To me, this battle royal was different. They did have a lot of TNA people. Like, I knew Alicia Fox was in TNA. I didn't know if she was still wrestling because I haven't seen her wrestle on there. I know she has like a role on there. I don't know if she's like kind of an authority figure or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I know she's on the program using her real name, whatever, something Crawford. I still call her Alicia Fox. So it was like nice seeing her in there. We had Xia Li back in there and Xia Brookside because I don't know what Xia Li's name is in TNA. The Angel Warriors, I think, is what their tag team name is. It was like the fact that when it first started, it wasn't like a battle royal that I normally see because, like you said, all late they just started. It's funny because you don't really see it like that, but that's the way a battle royal actually should be. Like when the bell rung, how they all went after each other. That's actually how it should be. Like
exactly,
everybody just go after each other. But because they did that and the way they do entrances, like I didn't know everybody that was in the ring because they shoot some people. Commercial break, everybody's in the ring. So a lot of people I wasn't sure who was in there until they got eliminated. You got a spot with Ren Sinclair damn near eliminated herself. I don't know if that was supposed to happen or the spot got messed up. Chikara Jax, Mara Sade or whatever was getting eliminated. And Last Legend saved her, so they actually finally had a metaphor reunion. Yeah. And Lash was about to throw her ass out too. But then she had to think better of it because she's a face, and then try to save her, but she accidentally, because she got bumped out of the ring. So that was actually kind of cool that she did try to save her. But she did think about it though. She just had her, and she's gonna let her go. But she said, "No, I can't do it. That's my girl and everything." So that spot was cool. What were you gonna say, D-Walk?
What if she haven't seen her since now, and she like shocked to see her and happy? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it?
It would have been, except that she's been on the show like a couple weeks already. Yeah, but it would have been cool. That's why it's like they should have had an interaction when that first happened, and that would have been, or maybe they didn't have to have her on before, and this would have been the first time on it. That would have made it a little bit more special and everything to me. So no, I get what you're saying with that. What else happened? Oh, we had some Evolve because we did the Evolve. Well, I did the Evolve live stream today. We had Kendall Gray and Callie Armstrong in the match. And Kendall was like one of the last four people. She had a really good showing, a really good showing on it. Callie Armstrong didn't really do too much in the match for whatever reason. In Last Legend, I'm not sure if this actually happened during a commercial break or not. I saw it on Instagram. I think everybody eliminated Last Legend. Like basically everybody that was in the ring picked up Last Legend and threw her out the ring. But I don't remember seeing that, so I don't know if that happened during the commercial break.
I don't
I
remember
saw
that
it
either, bro.
on online on like X or Instagram or something like that. I was like, oh, that's a cool spot. But I'm like, I don't remember seeing that happen.
Me either.
Yeah, so that would have been a cool spot to see. But yeah, the one that the last we'll go to the last four. What was the last four? Was Izzy Dame, Ren Sinclair, Kendall Gray, and actually can't remember who the fourth person was. In there.
Paxley.
I said, why I said Ren Sinclair? I meant Tatum Paxley, and I can't think of the fourth one. Was it a TNA wrestler for some reason? I want to say was it one of the Iconics?
It was
maybe?
Dame, Gray. Wait. Dame, Gray, Jordan Grace.
Oh, okay. That's right. It was Jordan Grace. She was
Yeah.
last four. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah. So and Kendall Gray, like I said, she had a good showing. She eventually got eliminated, and this is gonna be. I'm thinking, okay, this could be Izzy Dame's time to shine. And everything. She's actually the leader of the culling. That was kind of how that happened. Once she took out Jensen, she became leader of the culling, and then Sean Spears is more the advisor after that. After that beatdown.
Yeah, for real.
So you had Tatum Paxley had Jordan Grace, and they were going to set up a double team move. And Izzy Dame hit Jordan Grace so hard, her own momentum took her out of the ring. So you had Tatum Paxley is your number one contender. And I think it's actually well deserved only because she's really, really good. If you're not going to have Thea Hale was also in the match, by the way.
Yeah,
people's like, Thea Hale should be another one that should be up for this title. She's been there long enough. But to me, Tatum Paxley's also that person too. So, because she's been there and she shows, because she's shown enough where it's like, okay, she's progressed and like she's almost main roster ready. Actually, she kind of is main roster ready with the type of gimmick she has, and her wrestling is unique. So for her to have the belt, then you have the story. Now we know why Lyra Valkyria has been around a whole lot and everything. Because now Izzy Dame is still Izzy Dame. She went on Twitter today and congratulated Izzy Dame. Congratulated Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley was like, "Oh yeah, thanks and everything. With you by my side, I could do it." And then Jason Jane put, "No, you can't," or whatever. So that was kind of like a little fun, little back and forth. But it's like, is Izzy Dame really gonna? Is she really happy for Paxley getting the spot that she wanted, or is she gonna pull some shenanigans during that match, or is she gonna try to help her? We don't know. She could try to help her, thinking that maybe I can beat her myself. So if I can help her beat JC Jane, I in turn can go beat Tay Pack, because you don't know. You just don't know what the writer's going to go. I believe Lyra Valkyria is going to be involved in the match somehow. Because you have Fatal Influence, so that's like two extra people. So you might have to have Izzy Dame and Lyra Valkyria team up for a friend and take care of the other two members of Fatal Influence, so you can have like a decent one-on-one match. It was surprising though. That was not on my bingo card for her winning. Like you said, I thought maybe Last Legend would win. I was like, okay, this might be a bone you could throw Jordan Grace and everything. Soon as she got eliminated later on, I was like, oh, that's not going to happen. Jada Park got eliminated pretty early. It's like, okay, yeah, that's not going to happen. So it was cool that it was a surprise. It was still logical because like, okay, yeah, she deserves her shot at the title. After she's good enough to maybe even carry the division. Maybe I don't know if that's going to actually happen or not, but I'll get the whole battle royal of B, only because it was just weird, just trying to figure out who was even in the match type of deal. That was it for me, because I'm just trying to figure. I'm like, they did the best they could. They did.
They did.
Trying to tell you who's who, because you had a lot of TNA people. If it was just all NXT people, it'll be easier to follow. But yeah, the crowd was definitely into it. So I like the battle royale. I think I like the surprise ending because I didn't see that. I like that Kendall Gray was in there, and spoiler alert, she is your new Evolve Women's Champion. She did beat Kelly Armstrong today at Succession. So that might be the reason why they gave her such a good showing. So you say, okay, this is what your Evolve Champion looks like and everything. So I didn't think of that at the time when I was watching the show, but yeah, so that was my thoughts on it. I like that. I thought it was okay. Not the best battle royale I've ever seen, but the women be killing it.
Yeah,
the women, when they give the women a chance to shine, they're gonna shine. So
real. So D-WALK, what are your thoughts?
It's getting better. Ain't gonna lie. It's getting better. I'm gonna be honest.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. It's getting better. I don't know, about time, man.
Get my
It's
undercover
about
brother on.
yeah. he threw on his Clark Kent. Oh man,
That's
I
what I
ain't know
call
who
my
you was.
Clark.
I ain't know who you was at first. I was like, man, where your D go? But no, it was interesting. Man, make these women wrestling matches good again, man.
Yeah. I mean, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it, bro, because it had a few people that we haven't seen in a while, like Victoria Crawford, and you know what I'm saying. We had people that we haven't seen in a while that was from TNA wrestling. That's currently from TNA wrestling that used to be with WWE. So I did like that aspect of it. That they shaking things up. So hey, be honest, that was a good little battle royal, bro. For what it was.
Yeah. And it did set up some storylines too. The Jordan Grace
It did.
Kalani, it set
It
that
did.
up. Jordan Grace did her dirty. But Kalani,
Yeah.
she almost pulled up for Kofi Kingston move. She had the handstand. When she got
Yeah.
laid out by Jordan,
Ah,
she only had one foot down. So I'm thinking, oh, she's still gonna get back up. But then next thing you saw was on her knees and everything. I'm like, oh, that would have been a good spot. It's like, oh, she landed, but only one foot hit the ground. So, but yeah, I hope that Jordan Grace does not beat Kalani Jordan. I don't want to see Jordan Grace as the Knockouts champion, only because you've
don't
been the
need it.
Knockouts champion and you don't need it, and you're in
You don't
NXT
need it.
now. That's the only one I would say is like you definitely shouldn't be the Knockouts champion because I'm like, I don't want to see Jordan Grace as a Knockouts champion as an NXT superstar. It's like
Yeah.
we see she's like a 2-time Knockouts champion anyway. You know, ever have that match and call. I keep saying call her up after every feud that she finishes. I'm like, call Jordan Grace up, but I'll probably
Yeah.
get called up in the women's division before Jordan Grace gets called up at this rate.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. You said what?
They might call me up in the women's division before they call up Jordan Grace at this point
Damn.
because every time
And
you think that her run is over NXT, they give her another storyline. She doesn't need another storyline. She needs to be called up. It's like y'all can
yeah,
use her on the main roster, but for whatever reason, y'all not calling her up. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, bro. Because
Yeah.
she's supposed to have been gone a long
Gone.
Yeah,
time,
big gone. She should have been gone
long
this summer.
time, long time.
Gone.
Just think about. Hey, Jordan Grace would have been a problem. She's been a problem.
Especially if you're not going to give her the NXT title, there's no reason for her to be on the show and everything. Like if you
No,
want to
there's
give,
no
and now
reason.
she's lost it so many times, they don't even pretend like she's in contention for the title anymore. So, like she would have a good little IC US title run on the main roster, and before eventually she'll probably get the main title at some point. She's that good. Like now she knows the WWE style, wrestling style, the promos and everything like that. It's like
Yes,
you know
she would
she
be a
ready.
problem.
She ready.
She would be a problem, bro.
I mean,
And,
damn,
and
you already
I'm,
have
and
Sol
I'm
Ruka
looking
and
forward
Zarya on
to
the
it.
main roster, so
Yeah, so, bro, she'll be a problem, bro.
yeah.
She will. And we all invested into it. We want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like a knock on Jordan Grace. It's like, no, it's like it's developmental. You've developed. There's no reason for you to be there. Like you bring
No.
somebody else from whatever, evolve or from the back or whatever to take your spot or whatever. You belong on the main roster.
You do.
There's a couple of women that should be on there. I can see Last Legend. Like that's why I thought Last Legend would be the number one contender because I could see her having a run with the title just because, establish her because I think she's almost ready, but not quite there yet. Jada Parker, she ready. Jada Parker been ready.
Been ready.
Yeah, she
Been
actually gives
ready.
one of the best promos in the entire company. Jada Parker. So
Been
not just in
ready.
NXT, like in all of WWE, she's one of their best promos.
Bro,
So
see, hey, Miss Parker would shake things up for real, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
She will shake it up and be honest. I'm a Miss Parker fan, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But she will shake shit up for real. And be honest, just think about it, bro. In the past, some of these big stars and shit never held the NXT
Yeah,
championship.
exactly.
Number one, Bianca.
Bianca Belair.
Yep.
Like I always say, technically Becky. They gave it to her eventually. That to me, that was more of a lifetime achievement award, which got the NXT title at that point because she was already a Hall of Famer at that point.
Yeah.
They gave it to her, and it was kind of good because Lyra Valkyria could always say she beat Becky Lynch for the NXT title. So, and I think that might have also been the reason why they did it and everything, just so Lyra could get But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, a lot of people, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan. And I remember when they weren't even like Alexa Bliss, let's be honest, at NXT, she wasn't even considered like much of just basically a manager.
Yes.
But when All Red Everything, when she left or whatever happened and they needed somebody to fill a spot, she took advantage of that spot and showed her what she could do. So and now she's Alexa Bliss. Now she's a future Hall of Famer and stuff. She showed what you could do. Sometimes all you need is you just need a chance sometimes. And Liv got fed to Asuka. I remember that. I'm thinking Liv was gonna be the next big thing in NXT. She had that match against Asuka. That was it. Her whole momentum was gone after that one match with Asuka. And Asuka just killed everybody.
Yeah, but Asuka was a problem though, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to call her and they had her going good and then they lost her.
They even tried to make her heel, and she was so good as a wrestler. The heel turn didn't work. Now this heel turn she's doing right now is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually afraid for Kairi Sane. I don't know what she's gonna do to Kairi.
Hey, the way she been telling her to get over here. And
I'm glad they did put Rhea through that table on Monday because she took that loss. I was like, oh no, she took that loss. I was gonna beat that ass.
Man,
like, I was scared for Kairi. I was scared for Kairi.
She beat her like a slave.
Oh, the cool thing about that, that little tag match they had, they're all former NXT Women Champions. Rhea, Asuka, Kairi, did I say Rhea already? Oh, Io. All of them are former NXT champions, so that's kind of cool. So, but yeah, but they could go a lot of different ways with the women, in my opinion. Like with this storyline they're building now, because you got Fatal Influence. Are they going to be able to retain? You got Tatum. Is she going to be the next champion? And even if she is Dave going to allow it? What's Lyra Valkyria going to do? So they can do a whole bunch of different stuff with the storyline. So that's sometimes the best thing about a battle royale, like instant storyline you can make. You can okay, the way to reset stuff. Okay, we don't have to be logical. It was like okay, we didn't build her up, but it's like okay, she won the battle royale, so boom, you're number one contender.
Yeah,
all these other storylines. So
I sent you a message, bro. It said it was talking about. It says Roman Reigns sees Bronson Reed turn on Seth Rollins, but not take his shoes.
I've heard one thing that might be a thing. Seth Rollins might have to team up with Roman Reigns to take out the Bronze.
That's what's
like after he took all that ish and everything.
They are predicting that too.
Yeah,
like it's their storylines close to each other.
Yeah, it's like man, that's gonna be crazy. I don't know what Seth's injury is, like exactly, or like how bad it is, or anything. So
I don't believe it until. I don't believe it until like he faked that other one so good that you don't even know if it's real or fake or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What it is, I don't think it's as bad as it is. I think they decide, okay, let's just pull the trigger on this storyline because he still has a match in 2 weeks, and they never said he relinquished the title. He just got his ass beat. That's all. That's the only thing that happened. So,
and wouldn't that be dope if they did a crossover, let John Moxley come in and help goddamn Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins?
That would be cool. I don't think it'll ever happen. Well, I can't say ever because I didn't think this TNA thing would ever happen either. But it's like the fact that they're actively trying to destroy AEW right now is insane.
Yeah,
I get they crush your competition, but I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all doing a little bit too much. It's like sometimes I might want to watch some AEW or
Yeah.
watch a pay-per-view or something like that. But y'all
WWE
want to have your
did,
show at the same time.
WWE did a 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Remember when 50 Cent went on Groupons and bought all them tickets?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's
To
what
me, it's like
that's what WWE doing. Yeah.
it's kind of cool. To me, it's like it's kind of cool, but at the end of the day, you still made your money because you had to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
Now it would look crazy because you didn't have the wherewithal to be like, all right, well, let's just fill up these seats with the people that's already here. You just let stay empty. I'm like, come on, man.
No, but the thing about it though, 50 Cent went on Groupons and only paid $15 for each ticket.
Yo, yeah, I heard the chickens were really cheap.
Yeah, $15.
Yeah, it's like
$1,000, you could buy pretty much the whole thing, like $15. Oh man, that's super petty, bro.
I was like,
that's petty to a different level. That's
well, I mean, it's not as bad as when he
supreme.
tried to do Mayweather when he told him like, I'll donate. What
Yeah.
he said, like $200,000 or $500,000 to your favorite charity if you read what he said, read Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
I'm like,
50 Cent
stop
that.
it.
That's one dude I don't want to go to a petty war against is him. Cause I start beefing with 50 Cent. He will put all my information on the billboard right here where everybody see it on the highway.
Yeah. 50 says he's super petty. Super petty.
Super petty.
I like it though. I just don't ever wish that upon myself at all.
No. I'd rather be 50 Cent friend than, you know what I'm saying, start beef with him because he.
No, I don't even want to know 50 Cent. Because I don't want him to accidentally get mad at me for something I didn't even do and to take it out on me. And if oh, my bad. I'm like, well, damn, it's already done now. I don't want you to know me. I don't want you to be petty with me ever.
He said, I don't want to know you though. Like,
I don't want you to accidentally do something to me or whatever. An imagined slight that you might have said, oh yeah, this motherfucker ate the last sandwich. Okay, I'm gonna get his that. Like, well, I didn't know it was that big of a thing. I'm all on social media and everything. I'm like, nah, man.
He said I ate the last sandwich. I ended up on social media.
You don't know what might set the man off and everything. You don't know. I don't want to know.
Man, you crazy, bro.
If I said like great, what is it? Vitamin water isn't my favorite. Oh man, that might be because that's his, the great one. Yeah. And like, hey, I don't want those problems.
Man, you like I'm thirsty, man. I forget that. He come in, let me drink the last grade.
Like,
it's over for you. You done. You done. You might as well move. You might have moved somewhere over like Egypt or goddamn motherfucker.
I'll be a Tibetan monk or something. Just just chill out. Like I won't know.
Climb the mountains and be a Canadian. You done. Change your name. Cause your name gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, that man.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Funny. I agree. Yeah, you're right. You get one up on me, then they ain't gonna never hear the end of it. One thing's gonna last 18 years of my life. Like, no, I'm straight.
Or this could happen too. Have you ever had a dream and you woke up and you mad at somebody because it's gonna happen in your dream, but you're still mad? What if that happens? What if I didn't even actually do anything? He just woke up and had a dream about me for some reason. I screwed him over in his dream.
And I just talked to you.
He wakes up, he's still mad at me. I'm like, you can't help but be mad at me, but I didn't do anything. Nah, I'm still mad at you though.
Right, for what? Like, I just talked to you yesterday.
Yeah, like
we just went and hung out yesterday.
Yeah, see, anything could happen. I was like, nah, I don't need those problems in my life.
Yeah, you right, Ken. You right, bro. You right, EOD. I don't want them problems there. You right. You win on that one.
So, but I don't know. For me, all in all, it was a decent show and everything. Like I said, I think they're doing a pivot, but it's a slow burn and everything. They're doing a lot more because there was a lot of segments in this show. I think we covered most of them, but I mean, there was at least 5 segments.
When Trick attacked,
Trick attacked Ricky Saints in the back, so he was in the building.
Yeah.
And then they said the match is happening at Halloween Havoc. I'm like, what was the whole point of that? Saying that it's
Yeah.
gonna be my time and I don't want to do it at Halloween,
Yeah.
you know. But they're doing a lot of character work and they have to
Yeah.
and everything. But the
Did you
male
see the
division,
part?
they gotta do more. They gotta do more with the male
Yeah.
division.
Did you see the part of Trick? Ricky Stank dirty ass is looking up Ava dress. Ava's right there like peekaboo.
I didn't notice it.
You ain't notice that?
I gotta admit, I didn't notice it. I didn't until you said she had a dress on. I didn't even know she had a dress on.
Yeah.
So you just said it. So you just said it.
Yeah, peekaboo.
Oh, Stax Lorenzo, because I think I can't remember which panel I was on. We're recently talking about what's going on with Stax Lorenzo. He's got a match with Slater next week for the X Division Championship on NXT TV. So, and it was kind of cool how Ariana whispered in Santino's ear, and then Santino was like, yeah, if you're not too much trouble, can my future son-in-law get a match? Like, it's like, I don't even like this dude, but he's gonna be my future son-in-law, so let me see if I can do you a solid. So, because before they wouldn't admit that Ariana and Santino were related at first because they don't got the same name and everything. But since she's been on TNA, because she was on TNA a lot more when you didn't see on NXT, she was on TNA and reality wrestling. So Booker T be helping out these young kids a lot,
man, for real.
So,
always been doing that, bro.
Yeah. So when you don't think you've been on, like for a while, when we say, "Oh, was all women at?" They were on reality wrestling. Thea Hale was on reality wrestling. Ariana Grace was on there. Zeta Still, even though she was on Evolve, she was on there. Like a lot of NXT. Cheetah Parker was just there a couple weeks ago, like, which is kind of cool. Natalia's been on there. Man, Natalia fucked that lady up. Thomas Braxton, man, she fucked her up. So check out reality wrestling. Cheap plug. It's free on YouTube. It's Booker T stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna do the Cody Rhodes thing now. So what do y'all want to talk about? I got like 20 minutes. It's late as hell, but
so what do you guys want to talk about?
Trying to think. NXT. So what are the matches that we have confirmed for Halloween Havoc right now? We got Ricky Saints and Trick Williams.
Ricky Stank.
We got Tatum Paxley and JC Jane. Ethan Page and Dr. Wagner Jr. For some reason, I think there's one other match that might be confirmed, but I don't know. I'm assuming we're gonna have some type of the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys in Dark State.
Boo.
In Dark State, they had a backstage segment too. They took out the Hardy Boys. So
what?
I hope the Hardy Boys do not lose the belts this quickly. I don't want them to have them like too long, but it's like okay, they don't need to have a Dark State.
No, they don't.
Thing. If they did lose it to Dark State, I get it, but it's like that defeats the entire purpose, and it's not fair to me. TNA, since TNA have gotten their champions, and they've had like Trick Williams had this belt like damn near half the year, stuff, and it's like the first belt that y'all even sniff from NXT. So, like, let them have it for like a little bit, like until like survive, like November or something like that. Give them like a month run with it. Let them sell their merchandise on the WWE shop.
It'd be dope if MFT interfered in their match, and then the Wyatts interfered when they came up. That'd be dope.
No, it would not be dope because I don't want to see them in NXT at all. But if the Hardys were on the main roster and did some craziness like that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that would be.
No, I'm talking against Dark State.
Oh, Dark State.
I want to see them against Dark State. I
don't want to see them interacting with Dark State. I don't want to see them in NXT at all. Only because it's like overkill. Only if you're going to do a one-time deal, like you call them down to one time to do it. Okay, fine. But I don't want to see them in NXT and everything because that's overkill. It's like who going to beat them? You can't get people on the main rosters to beat them. So I'm like, who NXT going to beat them?
Who, the Wyatts?
Yeah.
I hate the Wyatt. I hate these Wyatts, bro.
But I do like the fact they're doing the MFT Wyatt thing fight because I'm like, there's enough people on each side. I'm like, oh, that was nice and everything. I was like, okay, well, MFT versus the Wyatts.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, wow, you actually listened. So, but I wonder if Solo's going for the U.S. title again, or he might. I don't know. He did interfere in that match, so maybe he got his eyes set on the U.S. title again, which is
Yeah.
fine and everything for right
No,
now.
I'd rather see Obafemi come during open challenge and beat Sami Zayn ass, and hopefully, like,
That's what I thought was going to happen. Because I thought maybe Solo might be okay. I got my faction. We're going to get these guys at tag belts, and then maybe he might be low tier world championship division since he did get the U.S. title belt, even though he didn't have a long run with it. Because yeah, like you said, I want to see like Oba just come up and open challenges randomly and beat Sami Zayn, and that'll be good.
That'll be super good.
Yeah, don't know if it's gonna happen. Well, that's the thing. We don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the plan is with the U.S. title. It's like I have no idea. Like because of Carmelo winning at some point, but he's got the feud with the Miz right now, and I think that's gonna be a good feud because they built up the storyline for it, and the Miz can put him over because I like the Miz. I know a lot of people don't. I like the Miz. I think he's a goat. He's a baby goat, but he's a goat. Like all the stuff that he's done and everything, and people generally don't like the Miz, so he's like the perfect heel as long as you just build him like he can win some matches, and then him and Carmelo can have they can have some good stuff. So, and maybe have Carmelo maybe go against Oba at some point. That can happen. Just make Oba like he was before, like a heel character, which isn't that much of a stretch from his face character. And then eventually have Carmelo fight Oba at some point.
That's interesting.
For the mid card, right before you have Oba have it for a bit, kind of what they do with Gunther. Have him have it for a bit, and have Carmelo eventually end up beating Oba for the U.S. title, and then right after that, then Oba's now in the main event picture, type of deal. That's all.
Yeah,
the way it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be your workhorse type title to see if you can handle maybe potentially being a world champion at some point. See how your run goes, and and you gotta get younger and everything. You can't rely on nostalgia acts forever. So
no, you can't.
And I think that might be why they pulled the trigger on Braun Breaker. Like I said, I don't know how serious Seth's injury is. To me, if it was that serious, he would have relinquished the title. So it's like, okay, we're gonna inject some fresh blood into this thing, and all right, we're gonna do it anyway. Let's just do it now. Take that, ESPN. And no one saw it coming. Everybody knew this was gonna happen. No one knew it was gonna happen Monday. We're thinking, okay, maybe after the Royal Rumble or something like that, closer to WrestleMania, maybe, or maybe even after WrestleMania. But no one thought it was gonna happen Monday. So.
No. I was even surprised. I said, "Oh shit!" My eyes got big as hell. Like, yeah.
And then how Braun did it, he deboed Bronson Reed. He just said, "You either with me or you're not. Who is it gonna be?" He's like, "F it. I guess I'm gonna be with you then." And Debo Paul Heyman was scared shitless. Yeah. That was the funny part. You could tell Paul did not know that was gonna happen at all. I can't wait for the explanation on Monday night, though. Braun, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, Braun?
I was reading this one podcast. He said, so Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed turning face. No, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Pretty much he don't know wrestling. So.
Oh, you mean I think I saw something. I didn't look at the video. Wrestle Talk would say something are they face now? I'm like, no,
that's
they're just you got Seth Rollins as a heel. They're just healer, I guess. Yeah. That's all that is.
No, Seth Rollins gonna be a face now.
All they gotta do is just say it like this. We saw what happened with Evolution. We're not gonna wait for Seth Rollins to put his thumbs down because once you have power, you never want to give it up. You're saying we're the future and everything, but are you really gonna let us be the future? So we just went ahead and just took it now instead of waiting. I mean, I think that makes sense.
He did. They supposed to do perfectly.
And I already wanted to.
Huh? You said what happened?
I said he did what he was supposed to do perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. They executed that like great.
Yeah. Like you seen it from the corner though. You see like, oh yeah, Braun Breaker in the corner. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, when I looked at somebody's video, I was like, yeah, Braun was kind of side-eyeing him like all night though.
Yeah, for real.
He was kind of side-eyeing him all night and everything.
Yeah, man,
Even
for real.
Bronson
Like,
Reed was shocked. Bronson Reed was looking at him like, what the fuck?
but Seth Rollins was talking shit about him. Like, yeah, I did this and I did that. Like,
Oh yeah,
for real?
earlier. Yeah, because at first I'm thinking he was saying like, "Oh, I have them, but I don't need them." But he's like, "Yeah, you did come out." I was like, "I don't need any of them. I don't need him. I don't
Oh
need
yeah,
him."
for real.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bronson Reed said, "Oh, bet." That's what he said, and didn't wait. He said, "I'm not going to wait a whole season for this to happen. We're going to do this right now." You said it. You said it 2 hours ago. It's fresh in my mind. So
He said, what Braun Breaker said, catch me outside. How about that?
And
For
Seth did
real.
say he was the one that, like, that's why he recruited him because he beat his ass so bad, and so he got a taste of that tsunami.
Said, catch me outside. How about that?
All right, for real.
Oh, we got about like 10 more, like 10 minutes. I guess they can wrap.
Catch me outside. How about that?
We got real close. We got real close last week.
Yeah, we
At
did
the-
by like 30
Like-
seconds.
I was like, yeah, it was real close last week. So
Hey, it's all good though.
All right, let's hit them links. EOD, hey, thank you for coming on here. It's always a privilege to have you on here.
thanks for having
Man,
me.
where can we find you at, bro?
You can find me easy way Linktree / end of days 33 for end of days 33. It's gonna have my EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. That's my wrestling YouTube page. End of days 33 is my video game page. The new page, their Nexus Reviews, is also on there live now on YouTube. But all links, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, just Linktree / end of days 33. Find me even on Twitter. I got one of those too.
Ooh,
Hey,
wait.
Australia.
Man, everybody already know. I only had the same links. It's Kane the story of everything.
Oh,
Except for Twitter. Except
I
for
might
Twitter.
try to.
It's
I might try
Kane.
I might try my link tree after I got the phone. How long do it take to set up? Bless you, brother, man.
You'll probably finish it before I stop sneezing. It doesn't take long at all because it's
Okay.
live. You can actually have it next to you while you're setting it up, and it'll be live as soon as you do it. So
All right.
like less than 5 minutes.
Okay, I bet. I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, man, this is another great episode of NXT Your Time with D-Walk. We had Kane the Destroyer. We had EOD. Man, check out EOD, man. Like, he dope. He do Evolve, do video games, man, he dope. Like I said, we got a shit coming and good shit coming. So yeah. And we out this joint. Peace.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So EOD,
Yeah,
Okay.
so
what kind of video games you do, bro?
all of them. Like for video because I'm more of a variety streamer. I have a little bit of everything.
So do you do your video games just on YouTube, or do you do them on TikTok, or what?
On Twitch. Usually I play it first on Twitch and on Kick. Usually live, and I'll take the VOD from that and upload them to YouTube. Sometimes I do live streams on YouTube. So, and I might put the clips up on TikTok. I haven't done that in a while though, but yeah, there's some video games clips on TikTok. So
Okay, cool. Hey, I had to know that before we go, bro, because I know, like, as far as game wise, TikTok is doing their thing, bro.
yeah, I'm live streaming a little bit on there with video games. Oh, here's one video game we're gonna play soon because it's Halloween time. I just picked it up.
Oh shit! Hey,
We're trying to play that this week so I can put a video up for Halloween week. So
yeah. Hey, I'm with it, bro. Like, for real. So now we can zoom out this mud, bro. Me, like I said, it's kind of thrown everything except for Twitter. It is either Destroyer K or it's K Destroyer Turning Heel.
You know it.
Eh,
You heard him.
Yeah. Hey, y'all already know what it is, bro. It's the same shit, different toilet.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to be shitting on other people's toilets, man. That's kind of nasty, man. That's when you get that bump on your ass, you know, when you been shitting on everybody's different
I'm a
toilets and
nasty,
everything, man.
I'm a nasty motherfucker, bro.
All right, we out here. Peace. Good night.
We
All
out
right, good
this
night,
bitch.
everyone.